Hello everybody, this is Jack and thanks so much for joining today's training. Today we got a new email masterclass training. And actually what we're going to discuss is the 10 email marketing mistakes that are killing your campaigns. I think it's a very attractive topic. We want to be aware of certain things to have your campaign the most chance of success. So what is number one? Lack of personalization. Actually, I see that a lot that we don't use enough merge fields like company name, website name, city, niche, phone number. All those are ways to personalize your email. Sending generic emails without tailoring them to audience interests or preferences. Example, dear subscriber, instead of addressing them by their name. And if you don't have the name, then what I do for business owners is company owner. That is also kind of a personalization. And with company, it's each email is different, and it's also when you receive it with your company name, you are already more engaged. Then I see too often, too long emails. So including too much information in a single email can be overwhelming to the reader. So it's like you get a newspaper and it doesn't have headlines too many. It has no pictures. It just has a lot of text. And you're not kind engaged to read that newspaper. Same as for email. We're all busy. We have to scan over emails and we want to get the idea about why I want to read this email or what is in the email very quickly. So ignoring mobile optimization. Nowadays, 58% get emails get read by mobile phones. You want to make sure your email is also shown nice on mobile phones. And then neglect segmentation. So when you ever have any segmentation like buyers and not buyers, certain niche, certain city, any segmentation will help because the more you segment your list, how more you can use that in your email and personalize it. And then my big thing is poor subject lines. And actually, that is not needed anymore because I will later on come back to it, but you can't just do A/B split testing or using dull or unclear subject lines that fail to capture the recipient attention. Example, using newsletter number 17. It's not engaging anymore. Of capturing subject line exclusives over inside. Save big today. That's much more attractive to open that email. And here we come. Ignoring A/B split testing, skipping and optimizing your campaigns. For instance, sending the same email layout to everyone without testing different variations to improve click-through rate. So you want to optimize and subject line. I make that very simple in Sand Eagle. Is so easy to split test, and you can easily see difference between 100%. Let's say one get 5% over it and one get 10% over it. It's incredible. And you want to make sure you send content that is engaging to the receiver. Sending emails that don't align with your audience interests or needs. A fitness brand promoting surgery snack instead of working out gear. So you want to make sure that like a plumber company want to receive about digital marketing, but you don't need to send about barbershop things. So make sure that you offer products or services related to your list. And then inconsistent branding. Use different brand style and tones in your emails cause confusion, dilute your brand identity. So make sure that you are consistent in your message, like same signature email, same website, same name, same way to contact you. And neglecting the call to action, failing to include a clear, compelling call to action to encourage recipients to take action. Yes, so you want to make sure that you tell the email receiver what to do next. And I always say the subject line, that a call to action, and then later on the landing page needs to be in line. So those are the elements like a funnel. You can see there's a funnel. The subject line is the start of the funnel, then the content is the second part of the funnel. The third part is the call to action, and the fourth part is the landing page. And even the landing page you can see as sub funnels. Ignoring preview text. So make sure you send your email to test email and make sure everything is well before you do mass emailing. Now we got those 10 mistakes, what you should pay attention. Let's dig a little bit deeper in each of those. So how to leverage customer data for personalization content. So already touch base with marketers need to gather data from multiple touch points, so the company name, website name, the address, the city, the phone number, the person history. So make sure you segment your list according to this data, and you can use that in your email to personalize your email better, so the email get more perceived as personalization and get by that better results. So best addressing for the assessment in human research personalization may. Marketers want to move beyond generic creatives to create a connection that feels authentic and human. Here are the best practices keen to learn. Use names throughout thoughtfully. Start with basic replace dear subscriber with hi first name using merge tag. Avoiding overusing name like repeating it multiple times in one email can feel robotic or salesy. Don't overuse merge field, but for sure use it. Adopt a conversational tone. Write as if you're speaking to a friend. So you want to write an email to one, not to one to many. So write it to a specific one plumber, and I use merge fields that the email is also good for many plumbers. That's a specific interaction. Mention past action to show alternatives. Thanks for checking out. So let's say they have opened the email or you've seen them. They have done an action. Thank you for that. Welcome message. Following up. Keep it relevant and subtle to avoid sounding intrusive. Segment the context. Tailor greetings. Welcome back for customer. Hey, new friends for recent subscribers. Or congrats on your first year with us, Emily, for anniversary. Humanize the sender. Send emails from personal names. So don't send it like info at, admin at, support at. No, use Gary at, Don at, Aline at. So include, and even you can include a photo so you personalize yourself. Now, with cold emailing, you want to make sure don't send too much HTML content, images, or links, because that might get also perceived as spammy. Because how often do we send a signature with a photo? So you want to make sure to a friend. So you want to make sure that your email gets across by Gmail, sending an email to your friend with merge fields. Then you don't land it in a promotion tab and you get better results. With everything, I will come back to it all the time, is A/B split testing. A/B split testing is the best way to improve your results. Even your campaign is doing bad, 3%, with split testing, with subject lines, or even new email content, you can double your results. How to create concept value-driven email content that doesn't overwhelm readers. So marketers want to avoid the pitfall of overloading emails with too much information, which can lead to disengagement. They are eager to craft content that's short, impactful, and valuable. Here's what they need to do now. So focus on one action, one message. Identify the single most important takeaway or sales end tonight, or here's your free guide. Cramming multiple ideas into one email. So don't scatter. Choose the one that will hit the nail and use that to open your email, read your email, and take action. Set up a newsletter with 5 updates. Send the folks email about one key promotion, and send those with those 5 updates in email number 2 and email number 3 and 4 and email number 5. Trim the fat. Cut unnecessary word. We're excited to announce our new product launch. Becomes new product just dropped. So if you use any AI tool, then when you create your email and then you say simplify and put the email content in it, in the chat, in the AI, and then it will cut the fat. I do that all the time. And the wording is better, it's easy to read, shorter, you get better results. To deliver immediate value, lead with what is in for the reader. So always think about the reader, about your friend. What is in for your friend? Save 30% today. Beats, we have been working hard on the sale. It's not about you working hard. It's about them, what they get out of it. Use actionable benefits. Boost your productivity with this tool instead of with exciting things ahead. Make it scannable. Break text in short chunks with bold key phrases. Limited time offer so readers can grasp the point quickly. So avoid dense blocks of text that feel like a chore to read. So nobody's is in for reading too much content. What they want to master, how to distill complex ideas into bite-sized messages without losing impact. Techniques to gauge what content feels too much versus just right for their audience. So always focus on the benefits of your product service rather than the features. So what is in for them? Now they know they are, of course, they want to know the features, what it can do, but they buy because what it will do for them bottom line, what they speak the readers' needs or pain points, what they solve pain points. Solving pain points is always a good conversion strategy. Highlight your email value for the readers, such as solving a problem, offering a solution, or providing valuable information. How to prioritize the most important information to improve readability and engagement. Marketers want to ensure that critical message stands out so readers act on it, not just skim and delete. Here's how they can prioritize effectively. Lead with the biggest benefit of urgency upfront. 50% ends tonight. Grab attention faster than burning at the bottom. A welcome email starts with here's your 10% off code rather than a long company intro. So get to the point quickly, get them interested, tell what they get in detail about the 10%, and then call to action. Follow the inverted pyramid. The most compelling info, the offer or news. Middle, supporting details, how to redeem, and the bottom is fine print or secondary links. And subscribe to this ensure readers to see the good stuff even if they don't scroll. Highlight the call to action. Make the call to action the focal point. A bright light button to shop now or bold text like click here to save. Repeat it if needed, once in the middle email and once in the end, but don't overdo it. Test the clarity. Ask if someone reads only the first line, will they get it? If not, reorder the content. Use A/B split again. Test to compare version, leading with the discount versus the leading with the story. And here again, cut the clutter, remove anything that dilutes the focus. Active links, unrelated offers, or long disclaimers, move those to a footer. Example, the product launch skips the company and sticks to the new X is here. Get yours. What I want to master, how to identify the audience top priority, price versus exclusivity, through data or feedback. Techniques to train the eye for what's essential versus nice to have in each campaign. How to write compelling, curiosity-driven subject lines that the course opens. Actually, this is my favorite topic, subject lines. You can do so much with it because when you know subject line is working, you can update the content about around the subject lines. You can update the call to action around the subject line. You can update the landing page around the subject line. So marketers know the subject line is the first impression an email makes. It is the gatekeeper to opens. They want to craft subject lines that grab attention and spark curiosity without giving everything away. Here's what they are eager to learn. Tap into curiosity. Open-ended use of phrases to tease the content. Guess what's waiting for you inside? Or this one trick doubled our sales. Read it to try. Pose a question. Struggling to hit your goals or what's holding your business back? So curiosity is a good way to get your email opened and introduce the topic where you're going to expand on it. Hint at value without revealing it all. Your exclusive sneak peek is here. Not instead of here's your new product. Keep it short and punchy. Again, aim for 6 to 10 words on the subject line and under 50 characters. So why? Because it also looks good on the mobile. Big news for you or wish you knew. 33 characters. Focus on the power words that evoke emotion or action. Unlock, secret, boost, reveal. To make the hook, leverage the storytelling. The mistake I made last week invites readers to learn more. Using surprising stats or bold claims, 75% off. Really? Yes, really. Or why? 9 fails at this. Align with your audience needs. Speak directly to the pain points or desires. Tight the flow click rates for marketers or your dream vacation starts here for travel enthusiasts. Test humor or with it if the brand. We are not saying it is magic, but test it. A/B split testing. What I want to master: balancing the intuitive with clarity, avoiding again A/B split testing. It comes back throughout the whole email marketing training, and actually, it is also for a website. It is for offer. It's for many things. Marketers want to take the guesswork out of subject line by testing them scientifically. Here's what they need to know about A/B split testing. Set up the test. Choose one variable. Test subject lines only. Save 20% today or 20% off and soon, while keeping email content identical. Sometimes use a small portion of the list, 10 to 20% for each variant, and then send a winner. Time, run a test to set a period. So you can also do, you have a list, and you can do part of the list, or have multiple lists and set one list to do the split testing, and then send the following up email to another list or another time to the same list. Key methods to track: click-through rate, conversion if you have track, but you can also say this email, you don't need a scientific tool for that. You can say this email generated so much conversion, and just keep that, or calls or meetings. That's indeed curiosity versus clarity, image versus no image, personalization versus generic. Now, I always see that personalization works, urgency versus curiosity. If you can add, always urgency will win. But sometimes it is just information and there's no urgency element on it. Analyze look for the clear winner, segment, use insights. Best practice: test regularly. I test always, every email I test. Avoid testing too many variables at once so you don't know what the winner will be. And document findings to build a subject line and playbook. So make a logbook, a Google Doc, whatever, and note what worked so you can use it in the next email you send. So what they want to ask: how to interpret data confidentiality, scale winning strategies, and use tools to automate testing without overwhelming the workflow. Crafting some call to action. Yes, last part of the email, call to action. Why it matters: neglect the call to action is listed as a message, as unclear or message call failed to drive desired action. So the email has a purpose: give you a call, book a meeting, visit your website, reply to the email. Make sure they do what you want. What they want to learn: how to write clear call to action that occurs clicks. Shop now, learn more. Design tips for making call to action stand out, using budget colors. How to test and optimize click to action for better conversion rates. Marks want to master the art of writing call to action that leave no doubt about what to do next and motivate immediate action. Here's what they need to know. Use strong action verbs. Start with the verbs that prompt movement: shop, grab, download, join, claim, discover, instead of offers. See, your offer is too soft. Get your free trial feels much more direct than free trial available. Direct them what to do. Keep it clear and specific. Tell readers exactly what they get. Save. Click here. Avoid learn more works as a curiosity, but learn how to boost sales is much more compelling, much more stronger call to action. And a sense of urgency or value implies scarcity or time sensitive. Shop before it's gone, or claim your spot today. Then highlight the payoff, unlock your discount to start saving now, tied to the click to a reward. And match the audience intent. For early stage readers, awareness, use context, explore the collection, or find it now. For late stage readers, decision, push to come in, buy now, or sign up today. Example: the fitness brand might use get fit today, or motivate subscribe versus see workout tips for casual ones. Keep it short all the time. Aim to 2 to 5 words for the call to action. Reverse your seat or download the guide. It's punchy and scatable. Avoid wordy content. Click here to start your journey with us. So it's not so punchy. What they want to master: how to craft call to action that feel natural yet persuasive for their specific audience. Balancing creativity, snag this deal with clarity so the intent isn't lost. Conclusion: by mastering these aspects of email copywriting, you can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your email marketing campaigns, driving more engagement and conversions. So I will upload this in the membership site. If I didn't answer your question, feel free to email support@jackhopman.com. I'm happy to answer any question you have, and I thank you for watching today's training. Thank you so much.